Hi, my name is Ani Björkström. I'm a tech consultant based in Stockholm. In this tutorial, I will show you how to download Google's Antigravity and create a web application step by step. Let's get started. We will open internet browser and we'll search for Google Antigravity. Download. And then from there, we will click on download button. And you can see download options for Mac OS, Windows and Linux. In my case, I'm using Windows, so I will need to download either of those options. And if you don't know if you need to download x64 or ARM64, you can simply go to Settings. And from there, you can go to Systems. And from Systems, go down to About section. Click on About, and here you can see system type. It says x64 base processor. So this means that you will download this option. It can take a couple of seconds to download. Okay, now it is downloaded. So we will click on See More button. And then we will open the catalog where the downloaded file is. It is this one. We will double click on the binary file and it will be installed. Here you will say that you accept the agreement and then we'll click on the next button. Next, you can decide if you want to create a desktop icon. You can choose this option. Otherwise, you can just say next and then install. Now, if you are using a school computer or company computer, do not worry, Antigravity will not ask you to sign in with an admin account. This process can take a couple of minutes, so we will come back when it is done. Now it was installed, so we will click on Finish button. Now we are inside in Antigravity and you can see that it looks like a general IDE. On the left side, you can see Explorer, the catalog where your code will be saved. In order to open the Explorer, you will click on File and then from there you will go Open Folder and then you will choose the folder that you want to be opened in Antigravity. Right to that, we have Antigravity and different keyword selections. For example, Control E that will switch to Agent Manager, or Control L that we can use to code with Agent, or Control L that is used to edit code inline. On the right side, we have the Agent chatbot. And here you can see that we have two different conversation modes. We have planning mode and we have fast mode. Now you will use fast mode for very easy tasks where you want agent to reply quite quickly. But if you want to develop an application, as we will do, in that case, best is to use planning. Close to conversational mode, we have different type of LLM models that could be used. And you can see that in here we have ChatGPT OSS, then we have Claude 4.5, then we have Claude Sonnet 4.5, and some Gemini models as well. I will recommend to use Claude 4.5 because this is the best model out there right now. In here, we will enter our prompt. I have already prepared a prompt using ChatGPT. So I will simply go to ChatGPT and will copy paste this prompt. If you are interested in this prompt, just let me know and I will share it with you as well. Now, once I copied the prompt, I will go back to Antigravity and I will pass that prompt. Basically, I'm asking Antigravity to create a LinkedIn scraper. And I am specifying exactly how it should look like, how login should work and so on. And then I will just click on Send button. Here, notice that you can even talk. So if you don't want to write, you can just speak with the agent. And you can see that it is in the planning mode. Right now, it is trying to think about the tasks that we asked it to do. At this point, we can explore Antigravity while it is working. We have the option to customize layout if we want to choose the layout. Then we have toggle primary site. So if we don't want to see code or code files, we can always click on this button. If we want to see terminal, for example, we can click on toggle panel button and that one will pop up. Then we have even the option to toggle agent if we don't want to see agent, but that is something that I don't recommend, as agent is the one that is doing the job and we need to keep an eye on the agent. Close to that we have search button, and then we even have open browser preview, and this section we will use when application is already created and we want to test it. Now we can see that agent says, I have created a comprehensive implementation plan for LinkedIn Job Scraper. Before I start building, please review and let me know. Also, it asks if we have the database or it should configure that one, and then it asks about search behavior. It is important to answer to those questions, and we will go ahead and reply to those questions. If you don't know what to answer, you can just write, please choose the best option. And then we will click on enter button. This is going into thinking mode. So here, one more thing that I want to show you. You can see the settings, and then under the settings, you have themes, and then you have color themes. And in here, you can choose the colors. If you don't like, for example, dark color, you have different light colors as well. For example, light, modern, and you have different options to choose. But I personally like dark color, so I will go back to dark modern, this one. So the agent will go ahead and accept different tasks, but when it is a more difficult task, it can ask you for permission. So it is good to keep an eye on Antigravity. So here you can see that it's asking for permission. I will click on permission. You can see that I configured my agent to always proceed, but sometimes it will still come back and ask for permissions. So after accepting a couple of changes, I got this notification saying application built successfully, dev server running on localhost. So LinkedIn Job Scraper was created and the app is now running. Let's click on this localhost URL to test it. You can see that the website was created and it looks amazing. So if I scroll up, we can see scrape and analyze job listings. So that's fine. And then we have start searching, upgrade to pro. Underneath that, we have how it works, pricing, that is also correct, and frequently asked questions. Now let's try to click on those buttons to see if they work or not. Here we can try to enter some values. I think software engineer is fine, USA, fine. Date posted, we can change to past month, and we can click on search jobs. Here we can see that an error happened. Let's now go back to Antigravity and ask to fix those issues. And in here it says model quota limit exceeded. You have reached the limit for cloud. We will choose another model. So you can see that we were using Cloud Opus 4.5. So we will change and choose Gemini Pro High instead. I wrote to Gemini, please fix the issue in the website. Right now it is not possible to scrape data. Okay, so based on Antigravity, all the issues are fixed. So let's go and test it one more time. If we click on Start Search, and in here we can choose again Software Engineer, US, and everything else can stay as it is. Then we will click on Search button and let's see. And yes, we have actually result in here. You can see the description. We can see a lot of different positions that are working. And let's try to click on View Job Posting. And it is taking us to LinkedIn. This is amazing. So what do you think about Antigravity? Let's remember that we haven't paid for any tool. And of course, it took us a couple of iterations. But in the end, we have a working solution. So let me know what you think. And if you like this video, please give me thumbs up and have a good day.